is a small chamber organization that really likes connecting Baroque music or new music or earlier music to current themes. How can we look at the past to change the present?
By definition, Baroque music is music from the 17th century and also the first half of the 18th century. It's music that is written in a style during those time periods by composers generally in Western Europe, but we've tried to expand that. We've been hiring composers every year who will write a new piece for us, so a contemporary composer writing music for Baroque instruments. Mm-hmm. We've also expanded back and looked at some medieval and some Renaissance pieces as well, so the pieces from earlier eras.
Audiences can expect to dive into the characters that we talk about and put themselves in their shoes and ask, is that what they would have done? What might they have done differently? And how is it similar to their lives right now?
I think they can also expect to have maybe somewhat non-standard or non-traditional concert programming. Rather than picking a composer or a time period or a country, I work to pick a theme that's connected to some kind of relevant social issue, and then I pick pieces that go into that theme. So the programming comes from a different angle, and so it's not your sort of standard, maybe boring concert programming, but I try to make it very engaging.
Whose name was Kate McPhee.
I think it's really important that the Me Too movement has brought out in society right now is that it's given a voice to people who didn't previously have a voice or who didn't previously have agency, and it's given them a platform for sharing their stories, which kind of leads into our programming for March, which is called The Other Side of the Story. And it's giving a voice to composers and to issues that, or perspectives that are not often told.
It's the defining issue of our day right now. I think it affects every person on this planet, not just women, that we start looking at lines of consent and respect and identifying where those lines are crossed that we don't realize. And finally, that it's going to change the world by talking to young people about it today.
I've been doing a lot of research recently just on song texts from the 17th and 18th centuries. And when you read through these texts, issues that are being discussed in the songs are actually not really any different from a lot of the stories that you hear today, which is in some ways not surprising and in other ways very sad to think that we as a society have not moved forward. So if you take old music or old stories and you frame them in a way that can help people to see how they're actually really the same stories that we're still telling, I think it's a more powerful message and can be a good catalyst towards starting a dialogue.